This next sequence is called As Long as There's a Moon. It was another attempt at a love song for Phoebus and Esmeralda in the Court of Miracles.
Yet another discarded sequence.
It was a beautiful tune, but again, it still, to us, felt like it took too much focus off of Quasimodo, our hero. We tried to involve him more by having him perform sort of a wedding ceremony where he joins the lovers' hands together like he does at the end of the battle sequence.
For a running commentary, please switch to your analog channels now.
We'll have our party after all!
Hanging or wedding, well, what does it matter? You're sure to be roped at the end of the day. Wedding or hanging, the former, the latter. We know either way you are going to pay. Hey! Now, the groom must pay the bride price. It's another custom. But we can't have a wedding planned without a wedding band. We need some music, so tambourines clatter and break out the fiddles and play gypsies play. No, something romantic to set the mood. That's better.
La 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 la. Sing a wedding song tonight. For the pretty bride to show her we're sharing the glow.
Though our moon is just a lantern, still she's shining big and bright on this happy scene below her. So, as long as there's a moon to wish on, so, as long as there's a song to croon, we'll know the wedding jug to keep tradition. And hope your love will last as long as there's a moon. 1, 2, 3, 1,000 pieces. That means your marriage will last 1,000 years. And now we must have the joining of the hands, if our king of fools would preside.
No, I can't. You might as well give in, my friend. I think we're all helpless here.
Who am I to fight the power of candlelight and mandolins? Seems it would be awfully rude now, telling them no. Once they start the bridal shower, once the wedding march begins, who am I to spoil the mood now? So, as long as there's a moon above, oh, it seems a shame to waste this tune. You know, we all want someone to love us. I guess I'll love you as long as there's a moon. They say the moon is like a gypsy. She casts a spell and then she's gone. We know life is strange. Everything could change with the dawn. Let the night go on. As long as there's a moon to guide us. Oh, don't let the morning come too soon. You know, we all want someone beside us. None of us are truly solitaires. Every moon is new when someone cares. I will care for you as long as there's a moon.
Hi there. Well, we thought we'd take a couple minutes just to tell you a little bit about where the Hunchback of Notre Dame came from. And of course, it came from Victor Hugo's novel. And I think it was a guy named David Stainton, who's one of our development executives, that first came up with the idea of turning it into an animated motion picture.
That's right. He read a comic book version of it.
That's right, yeah.
Many years ago.
Classics Illustrated, yeah.
That he always sort of carried around in his head for years and years. And when he finally got to Disney, he proposed the project to the studio.
The studio, of course, jumped on it. The studio hired a writer, Tab Murphy, to write a treatment of the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and everything was going along swimmingly. So the executives at the time called us up and asked us to drop everything and please consider making this movie.
Yeah, we were developing a couple of other projects at the time, and none of them were quite gelling. And when we heard about doing The Hunchback of Notre Dame, we naturally jumped at the chance. It had, we thought, a great deal of potential. It had great, memorable characters, a really terrific setting, the potential for fantastic visuals, and a lot of emotion. It seemed like
And a great excuse to go to France for research.
Yeah, and eat all that heavy food. Yeah, which was delicious. So it was a cast of thousands. By the time we were done, we had probably 600 animators in 3 studios around the world working on the film, a great cast and crew to work with, doing voices, animators working in Paris and Florida and Los Angeles, and it was quite a journey. And there's a lot more artwork and movie to share on this side, so grab some more popcorn and let's go. That's delicious.
Hi, everybody. We're back. What you're going to be seeing next is the story reel. The story reel is the storyboard sketches that are shot on film and cut to a music track and sound effects, added dialogue to it, so that we can see, before we animate anything, how the film is playing, how the pacing goes, what's working and what doesn't.
This sequence was storyboarded by Paul and Gaetan Britzi, two brothers from France. Their sketches had a great feeling for mood and atmosphere, and we tried to recapture that in a finished sequence.
The audio track you'll be hearing is a demo track performed by Stephen Schwartz and Alan Menken, our lyricist and composer. And you'll also be hearing temporary sound effects and temporary dialogue effects supplied by the cast and crew.
Morning in Paris, the city awakes to the bells of Notre Dame. The fisherman fishes, the bakerman bakes to the bells of Notre Dame. To the big bells as loud as a thunder, to the little bells soft as a song. And some say the soul of the city's the toll of the bells. The bells of Notre Dame.
Listen, they're beautiful, no? So many colors of sound, so many changing moods. Because you know, they do not ring all by themselves.
They don't?
No, you silly boy. Up there, high up in the dark bell tower, lives the mysterious bell ringer. Who is this creature?
Who?
What is he?
What?
And how did he come to be there?
How?
Hush!
Oh.
And I will tell you, it is a tale of a man and a monster.
Dark was the night when our tale would be gone on the docks near Notre Dame.
Shut it up, or you will be spotted.
Hush, little one. 4 frightened gypsies slid silently under the docks near Notre Dame.
4 guilders for safe passage into Paris.
But a trap had been laid for the gypsies, and they gazed up in fear and alarm at a figure whose clutches were iron as much as the bells.
Judge Claude Frollo.
The bells of Notre Dame. Judge Claude Frollo longed to purge the world of vice and sin. And he saw corruption everywhere except within.
Bring these gypsy vermin to the Palace of Justice.
You there! What are you hiding?
Stolen goods, no doubt. Take them from her.
She ran.
Dies irae, dies ira, so vet seglum in favilla. Tested David cum sigilla, quando tremor es futura. Dies irae, quando judex es ventura.
Sanctuary, please give us sanctuary.
Quando tremor es futura. Dies irae, quando judex es ventura. Dies irae.
A baby? A monster.
Solvet seglum in favilla, dies irae, dies ira.
Stop! Cried the Archdeacon.
This is an unholy demon. I'm sending it back to hell where it belongs.
See there the innocent blood you have spilt on the steps of Notre Dame.
I am guiltless. She ran, I pursued.
Now you would add this child's blood to your guilt on the steps of Notre Dame.
My conscience is clear.
You can lie to yourself and your minions. You can claim that you haven't a qualm. But you never can run from nor hide what you've done from the eyes the very eyes of Notre. And for one time in his life of power and control, Orlo felt a twinge of fear for his immortal soul.
What must I do?
Care for the child and raise it as your own.
What? I'm to be saddled with this misshapen... Very well. But let him live with you. In your church.
Live here? Where?
Anywhere.
Just so he's kept locked away where no one else can see.
The bell tower, perhaps. And who knows, our Lord works in mysterious ways.
Even this foul creature may yet prove one day to be of use to me.
And Frollo gave the child a cruel name, a name that means half-formed, Quasimodo.
Now, here is a riddle to guess if you can. Sing the bells of Notre Dame. Who is a monster and who is a man?